is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. The doom and gloom up in his room is broken again instantly. His magic little fish who grant his every wish, cause in reality they are his odd parents, fairly odd parents.
Wands and rings! Floaty crowny things!
Odd parents.
Guys, really quickly, before I get this video going, I did want to tell you that I am giving away 2 knives right now on my Twitter. If you guys want to click the links in the description to both of them, you can enter. They're pretty simple. One is just on Twitter, and one is also a Gleam giveaway, so make sure to click the links and check those out in the description below. Also, guys, if you're looking for some free money for CSGO gambling, head over to diddlerefs.com. The link for this is also in the description, and if you want to use my affiliate codes for stuff, feel free. I do have some new sites on here like CSGO Kingdom and Howl.gg, so if you guys want to check that out, that'd be greatly appreciated, and good luck with that. Anyways, guys, today I figured I would do a little bit different of a kind of video. I've been doing a lot of gambling videos recently, and I know that. I haven't really had any great ideas for trading related videos because there hasn't really been anything going on with CSGO recently, but I figured I might as well show you guys how I actually got started trading, because I feel like I talk about it a lot, and I know I talk about some items that I got early on in my CSGO trading days, but it really hasn't occurred to me that I've never really showed you guys my actual trade history until like today. So today I'm going to be doing that, and if we look, as you can see, I used to trade a lot with this guy named Young Dagger Dick. He's a good friend of mine, and I've known him since like 2013, so we used to just kind of trade items back and forth. Like, he had like a $300 inventory, and I thought it was insane, so he would just let me use his skins every now and then. So there are a bunch of knives in my inventory, but from, you know, back in April 2016, but these aren't actually my knives. These were always all his skins, and I always had to give them back, so I'm not even going to stay on this page. I just figured I'd show you guys that. Anyways, coming down here, this is when my first, you know, trading stuff actually started. What I did was I ended up picking up this 5.7 case hardened from this Young Dagger Dick friend of mine, and it ended up being worth quite a bit of money, so I ended up selling that. Let me see if I can find a picture of that to show you guys. Now, upon looking, I don't actually have a picture of this 5.7 anymore, but I know I mentioned it in another video. So it was a field tested 5.7 case hardened that was 2/3 blue. The back 2/3 of the gun were completely blue, like sky blue, and then the tip was completely black. It was a really nice pattern, and he sold it to me for, I think it was like $5 or $8 PayPal, and once I sent him the money, I took it off of OP Skins, and it was mine to have and to hold and to cherish. Okay, so after I got this 5.7, I guess I had like $20 in my PayPal or something. I don't even remember what website I was doing this on, but I went onto a case opening website and I opened a bunch of cases. That's what all these random trades are, and I ended up getting myself a Battle Scarred M4 Hyper Beast, and what I did was I ended up trading the 5.7 case hardened for an SSG Blood in the Water. So once I got the Hyper Beast, I ended up trading for somebody's masterpiece. It was a well-worn masterpiece, and I believe that I actually made like $12 or $15 on this trade. This guy was new to trading, I'm pretty sure. I was as well, and I didn't realize how badly I was actually kind of ripping him off. So shout out to that guy, but basically I ended up trading him a bunch of random like shitty skins and this Hyper Beast for the masterpiece, and I want to say that this was like a $25 or $30 gun at the time, and I gave him, I think, like $17 worth of stuff. I don't know. I don't remember the exact numbers because this was literally coming up on a year ago, but I ended up getting pretty decent overpay for that. All the while, I started to learn about key trading, and then I ended up just quick selling this onto a trade bot. So I don't really know why I did this. I traded this M4 for 8 keys, right? And then I traded those 8 keys and then a bunch of other skins for this Gut Knife Blue Steel Field Tested, which that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Either way, though, I ended up getting the Gut Knife Blue Steel Field Tested with all of the stuff that I had. The Blood in the Water Scout that I got from the 5.7, the keys that I got from trading the masterpiece that I acquired. So then, as you guys can see, this was the first knife that I ever actually had. It is the Gut Knife Blue Steel Field Tested. I traded it for all of the keys that I had gotten for trading the masterpiece and the Blood in the Water Scout, and then a couple random other things that I had. But my basic thought process with this was, like, I had just enough. I think this was like a $40 or $50 knife. I had just enough money to buy a knife, and I wanted to get something that wasn't like a Battle Scarred, like DD Pat or, you know, Boreal Forest pattern. I wanted something that looked nice but wasn't super expensive because I didn't have a lot of money. So I ended up going with the Blue Steel just because it is a clean, you know, a cleaner kind of pattern than having it look like a scraped up painted mess. That was my thought process going into it. So that's why I chose this knife as opposed to some other knife. And the gut knife, obviously, you know, it's not really anyone's favorite kind of knife, but they're generally cheaper knives, so I went with it and I thought it was a good pick. I remember being so excited when I got this. It was literally 10 p.m. I was really happy. I remember I went into a surf server and I opened the trade and I felt like I was on top of the world. It was so much fun. And at this point, guys, I really got into trading. So you guys are going to see a lot more key trading and stuff up here. And as you can see, my inventory goes from like 0 to 100 real quick. I'm not going to make this video super long because the point of this was just to kind of show how I got into trading, not necessarily how to trade. So it's more of like an informational kind of video for people who are kind of curious as to how I got my start. But I think I'll wrap it up at the top of this page here. So anyways, from here, I guess I ended up buying another M4 Hyper Beast off of OP Skins. I think this is like a $10 skin. I think this was around the time that I got a job, so I started putting my own money into this game because I really wanted to get into trading. And I stress this in like every trading video I make. You need to spend money to make money when you're trading. That's just how it works. So I had to add some money at some point. The core fundamentals of my start were all from just getting lucky with trade ups and everything else. And that was really the point of me making this video. I'm trying to stress that to you guys. This was in the early days of CS Money as well, so anything that had like a special pattern wasn't really like it was just if you happen to find something with a really nice pattern on CS Money, you got really lucky and you had something that was worth way more than what you paid for, and that was really great. Anyways, I traded a bunch of random other skins that I had. These are all the skins that I got from the case opening website that I used. Like I said, I don't remember what case opening website it was, as well as some random like cheapo skins that I found. And then I traded my gut knife as well. I actually only had this gut knife for 2 days before I traded it, and I traded it for a Falchion Knife Case Hardened Battle Scarred. This was an absolute gem though. It was super blue. Even though it was really dark and battle scarred, it was still worth, I think it was worth like 5 or 10 keys over market. So it was definitely a good investment. And it was a big risk because I didn't really know anything about case hardened stuff. I just knew that, the more blue it was, the more it was worth, and I went from there. And I wanted to replace my Glock skin, so I bought a Glock grinder. And here I'm just getting a key here, a couple keys here. I think I put $10 into my OP skins and just took out 4 keys. And I'm doing a bunch of little trading here, but if we go up, I kind of just stockpiled my skins for a while, and then I traded pretty much my entire inventory. I don't know where I got an AK-47 Vulcan factory new, but apparently I had one, and I traded that for a gut knife Doppler factory new. I didn't know anything about Doppler patterns in general, and I took a huge risk on this, and this was the first loss I actually took trading. I had no idea what I was getting into, and I didn't know about any of the Doppler patterns. I got it because it looked like the picture. That's a phase 1 Doppler. The top was red and the bottom was black, and I thought it looked unique, so I was like, maybe it's worth more than market. I'll take the chance on it. It absolutely wasn't worth anything, and I took like a $10 loss. So I ended up trading it back to CS Money because I couldn't sell it. No one wanted it. So I ended up having to trade that Hyper Beast and a sawed-off Amber Fade, and then I got a gut knife Tiger Tooth factory new, and this is a really nice knife. I actually enjoy this knife a lot. You guys can see that I like this knife a lot because on the 11th I traded it to OP Skins because I didn't like that knife. No, but actually I've been messing with scammers since 2016, so this is like a prime example of me depositing something on OP Skins just to fuck with a scammer to show him that I deposited the item onto OP Skins, because once you get knives, people start trying to scam you, and I just start them young, boys, start them young. Anyways, so I withdrew my knife back from OP Skins, and then I ended up trading it apparently to CS Money for another gut knife Doppler. I guess I didn't learn my lesson the first time. A music kit and some other stuff. I think that this was like a phase 2 Doppler, though. I think it was a nice effective trade. And then I bought myself some keys as well from OP Skins. I don't know how many keys I ended up buying. Quite a few. It looks like I bought like 10 or 20 keys. And then I ended up trading my gut knife Doppler and all of my keys for a Falchion Knife Fade. From there, I really just kind of went up and up and up. As you can see, this is a phase 2 Doppler that I got from my Falchion Knife, along with some ads. And I just kind of went up from there, and I occasionally added some stuff, into my CSGO. Most of these trades are just me trading like keys for knives back and forth with people, or trading, knives for keys on trade bots. So I was buying quick sells, and I was getting pattern-based items, and I was flipping them really quick. And I really went from nothing to something pretty quickly. It really goes to show that if you put the persistence into this and you have a little bit of money to put in, you can absolutely make something really nice out of it. And if we actually, I'm going to end this video in a second because it's kind of a long video for me just talking about my trade history. But if we look in here at my, my inventory value stuff, January 9th, 2017, my inventory was worth $511, and February 9th, 2017, it was worth $1,044. I think I added like 300 of that, but I made like $200 or $300 profit just from trading as well. well. So it was really a nice jump, and then 2 months later, it was worth double that. So I know that for anybody trying to get into trading, this may not have been the most helpful video for you, but it's definitely something I figured I might as well show, because I have had a lot of questions about how I got into trading, and I guess the best advice I could give to new traders is to just dive in, you know, work hard and listen to everything around you, pay attention to your surroundings, and try and, you know, learn the tools and the tricks of the trade, and in no time, you'll be able to build your inventory up, get some knives, and once you get to the point where you have knives, you can get to the point where you have keys, and it just kind of goes up from there. I do have some other guides and trading videos on my channel if you guys want to check them out. If you are new, make sure to do that, because they might help you out a little bit and maybe make you some money. And in closing, guys, for anyone asking about scam troll videos, they are coming back very, very soon. YouTube has been really, really wonky with the way that it's recommended and the way that its sub boxes has been working lately, and those videos take me absolutely forever to make and edit. So I don't want to put, like, you know, 12 hours of editing into a video just to have it not even hit sub boxes. So I'm waiting until they're 100% done and fixed before I upload that, but I do have one for you guys. It is coming very soon, I promise. Keep an eye out for it, and that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button below, as well as leave a like and a comment. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one, and I am out of here. Have a great night and stay safe. Peace out.